Hi everyone, this is Phyllis's Mystery Quilt Along, and I am working on, we are at month 8, unit 7. Now there is a little bit of a funny measurement on these pieces. So, and the funny measurement is 3/16 of an inch. So to find that, it's just 1/16 of an inch less than a 1/4 inch. So here, I don't know if you can see this. Let me just get this in. So these little marks along here, okay, are the big tall ones are 1/4 inch. The little ones are indicating 1/8 of an inch. 1/16 of an inch is 1/2 of an 1/8. So I hope that helps. And so you need to cut, you need to do some cutting of it. So you need to cut 5 3/16 of an 1/8 strips out of the white. You're going to cut 3 out of the white. You're going to cut 3 out of the light blue, and 5 out of the peach. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my last 2 strips because I have some of them already cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3/16. So the first 1/8 is considered 2/16, and the second 1/8 to go to the 1/4 inch, you only need 1/2. You're going to have to kind of eyeball it. So if you eyeball it pretty much the same. So what I end up doing is I'm going to use a longer ruler because I think I need to be able to shuffle it. So we're going to do, what I do is I put my a straight line edge along the fold, and then I line up and I try to keep this straight, and I find the 3/16 mark, and it's halfway through 1/8 of a mark. And I'm just gonna make sure this is all lined up. There we go. That's better. So I'm just going to line up a straight line here and find my 16th. And you're kind of eyeballing in between 2 lines, because there's not, on these rulers, there's not a 16th marks. So you're going to do, like I said, you're going to do 5. Now, depending on the width of your fabric, you might have to cut an extra one. I'm starting with 5 because when I do it on the calculator, it says that I should be able to get all my squares out of 5 strips for this unit. So let me just, there we go. There's 2 strips cut. Now, I'm going to, so out of each of the strips, you're going to have, let me just organize myself here, and we're going to move that out of the way. And so you would have 5 strips of these, 3 strips of the white, and you would need 3 strips of the blue. Out of each of these, you will need to cut, out of the blue, you need 18 squares that measure 5 3/16 by 5 3/16. Out of the white, you would do the same thing out of the blue. Out of the orange, you will need 36 squares out of the orange that measure 5 3/16, 5 by 3/16 square. Okay, and then you will, then out of each of those squares, we will cut diagonally, and I will show you that out of these squares here. And let me put this ruler away and pull up this mat. So you will need to cut these diagonally both ways. To get 4 squares. Now, and then you would do that with the white squares, the blue squares, and of course with all the 36 light orange squares. Now, to put this unit together, what I do is I will lay out a blue and a white, oh, wrong way, a white and a blue and 2 peaches, and I would sew these 2 together, and then I would sew these 2 together, and then I would take these 2 and sew them together to get the units that you need. So those are all the cuts that you need to do for this month. This is the unit once it's all sewn together, and you need 72 of these units. So I hope that is helpful, and I will, if you want, for those of you who have not come on to this mystery, I will put the link down below so you can follow along. And those of you who have already joined the Facebook mystery quilt along, you will find all the instructions for this month's unit uploaded on the 15th of every month. So I hope to see you again next month, and I hope you've been enjoying this. We're almost there. There's one more unit after this, and then we will start taking our units and assembling them to make the quilt top. So I hope to see you again next month, and I hope you're all enjoying it, and happy quilting. Bye.